And welcome back to the 101 Things Under the Sun podcast. I am your host, BrownieBits. And with me as always,
Old Man Hoodrich.
There you go. Old Man Hoodrich, how are you, my friend?
Oh, not too bad, guys. Just another milestone in this adventurous podcast that you partake in listening to every week. Another milestone. This will be the first of many recordings done out of the same household in good old sunny Central Florida. Mm-hmm. BrownieBits finally packed up his stuff and moved to the retirement home. Let's hope he saved up enough money to buy these old man diapers, because they're pretty expensive.
I will have to keep that in mind, because I definitely need to get some. I think you're starting to smell there, buddy.
That's fine. Let's keep the shit wrangled up.
Yes, a lot better than trying to clean up the carpet.
Mm-hmm. We don't need another volcano erupting here.
No, we do not.
And this one will be on the mainland, not Hawaii.
Exactly. Oh, man. So it is another wonderful week. I am happy to be down here. The move went down actually without any problems. I mean, we had some tarp problems on the way down, but otherwise it was not bad. And then we hit Florida, and I was like, finally. I mean, we still had like 2 hours to go, but it was very nice. It was very nice. So I'm happy to be down here, and I'm excited to start this journey in the retirement home.
Well, that makes one of us. I've been trying to escape.
Well, since I came down to Florida, why don't we do kind of a special show tonight where we talk about kind of all things Florida?
Well, yeah, because that's kind of what we alluded to last week for
Yes.
all you loyal listeners.
And that is why we alluded to it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So we'll be talking about everything Florida, from sports. I don't even know what we're going to talk about. We're just going to let the show take it away.
Yeah. Kind of like normal.
Now, the first thing Florida I'd like to say, Florida is one of the very few states that is, well, it is the only state. The farther south you go, the more north you get. I will say that.
That's pretty impressive.
Because once you get past the center of the state and you stay on the Atlantic coast or the Gulf Coast, over there, it's a retirement community.
Yeah.
Retirement community, transplants, you name it, they're there. Same thing in Orlando. That's the two of us. We're transplants.
Oh, yeah, we are.
So, but, and then everything on the inside of that little reverse horseshoe, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's just swampland. That's where the Gator Boys live, or as most people like to refer to them as I'd probably say 50% of all Florida man stories or all Florida woman stories will come from the Everglades and the swamps down there. The other 50% are just scattered throughout the state.
Oh, yeah. And there's some definitely awesome stories that come out of the state.
Oh, good Lord.
Very interesting.
Good Lord. A couple weeks ago, there was a man in downtown Orlando karate chopping swans. Man, I think it was last week, guy down here fed, I think it was raccoons. I don't know. He fed some kind of wildlife to another predatory wildlife in front of his, like, high school students.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Florida's also the home of a science teacher who's right here in Sanford, who's known for being very outrageous. His last act was just to swim the St. Johns River, which is one of the only rivers that flows like upstream or reverse of how it should.
Yeah.
Because whatever the thing is, there's like 4 or 5 other rivers in the world that do this.
Yeah.
But he swam from Sanford to Jacksonville with just a support thing. But he swam the whole length. He didn't, whatever.
Wow.
And his point that he wanted to prove, I wanted to experience what a raindrop feels like when it falls into the St. John's waterway. So he, showed the whole tributary system or whatever. He wanted to go on that journey.
Hey, more power to him. That's impressive, though.
Mm-hmm.
Very impressive.
Just I can't remember how mileage long that is, but to get from Sanford to Jacksonville, that's a 2-hour drive.
Mm-hmm. By car.
By car. So
that just makes that impressive feat that much more impressive.
Mm-hmm. But he's going through to great lengths just to prove a very simple point.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You could have built a little model and put a little like dye drop into the water, and then you watch. Ooh, we've all done that.
Yeah, but this guy took it to the next level, and that's quite impressive. I did also send you this screenshot of a story not too long ago, where it says Florida City wakes up to government alert about zombie activity during a power cut.
Oh yes, that was a couple weeks ago, just outside of Ocala or Gainesville, somewhere up there. But yeah, that's apparently that was one of their default advisory things. Why?
Oh. Yeah, it's...
Excuse me. But yeah, it was a default advisory warning, and the guy just pressed the wrong one. So that's already a stock option. You know,
my gosh.
It's like this town has lost power. There's a hurricane imminent, like wind speeds are high. There's going to be a lot of flooding or something. And then the last one on the list, power outage with zombie outbreak. Why is that a like official response?
This is what the the alert read, which, oh my gosh, it's just great. Power outage and zombie alert for residents of Lake Worth and Terminus. There are now far less than 7,380 customers involved due to extreme zombie activity. Restoration time uncertain.
Mm-hmm. Like, that's just a default. Like, what's going on?
Oh my gosh. That is an epic default warning, though. I mean,
but that has to be because it's not somebody sitting behind a computer typing this stuff out.
Yeah.
It's like, fill in a number. This is the, come on, guys, get with it here.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I just saw that. I was like,
hats off to being prepared, maybe.
Yeah, and I mean, they'd be one of the few cities that have that, as a warning.
Also, one of my favorite Florida people stories that I think it was this past week. This lady was arrested for crystal meth use. I don't even know how to say her last name, but her first name was Crystal.
Oh my
God. Her last name, like if you're just reading it, you'd be like, man, that's an awful like methamphetamine, because it definitely was not spelled the same.
Yeah.
But if I butchered the pronunciation of her last name, it would sound like methamphetamine or something to that effect.
Oh my gosh.
So crystal methamphetamine, let's say, got arrested for crystal meth use. This is her second arrest for crystal meth.
Well, at least she knows what her calling is.
That's one hell of a namesake.
It is one hell
of a namesake there.
Impressive. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the fact that I'm going to be in Florida. I've already kind of made plans. Not like set in stone plans, but like plans like I want to go see this place. I want to go see this place. One of the places.
I'll burn them down before you get to see them.
Old man, I'm not surprised that you would do that. One of the places, going back to my little spiel here, one of the places is what's considered the best beach in the U.S. It's called Siesta Beach on Siesta Key near Sarasota. And it has sand that's made up of 99% quartz, which makes it cool to the touch, even on really hot days and where the sand's baking. And it's often named the best beach in the country, and it was actually it was named the top beach on the U.S. or in the U.S. on TripAdvisor in 2015. So that is one thing I do want to go see, because that seems really interesting of a makeup of sand, So
that's one hell of a thing to get excited about.
Well,
but I'm not
beach,
judging.
The beach.
You got really into the sand. I appreciate it.
It's interesting.
I'm not knocking you. I'm just saying it's interesting. Didn't expect that from you. Okay, I'm learning new things. So that's
things
fine. That's
things
fine.
out of the ordinary interest me.
Mm-hmm.
So
Sarasota is not a bad drive. I haven't been there yet. Nope, I have not been there yet.
we'll go.
So
We can go.
groundbreaking news, guys. Trip to Sarasota. We'll shoot it out.
Yes,
We'll get 101 things into the Sun podcast group together.
we'll get that. We'll get that nice big bus rolling down there.
Mm-hmm. And on that bus will be the aliens guy.
Aliens.
Any other guests that we've had to call but we haven't been able to contact yet?
I think we mentioned Elon Musk at one point.
Yes, I'm still on the phone with him.
Still on the phone with
Been
him.
on hold for over 3 weeks on that one.
I think both of us would agree with this one. I don't think we've actually mentioned it on camera. Maybe we have, but Danny Glover would be fun to have on.
Ooh, I'd definitely call Danny Glover.
Yeah, we need to get Danny.
He'd probably
Glover.
just call and say, "I'm too old for this
I'm
shit."
too old for this shit. Yeah, exactly.
Too old for this shit. But hey, guys, it'll be a star-studded trip to Sarasota.
Exactly.
I think we mentioned Warren Buffett too at one point.
Yes, Warren
So-
Buffett for sure.
Man, look at this. All kinds of old people.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm
Old
just
people
gonna
can
be
get
the
down,
I'm gonna be the snack that's included in this. So
There were so many things I want to say, but I'm gonna choose not to say any of them and just go blazing on ahead.
all right. Well, there's another place. Obviously, I would love to go visit Saint Augustine, which is the oldest city in the country.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, it is.
And
Been there. Always love going back.
yeah, I'm a huge history buff. I love learning about history. I love watching movies that have like based off a true story, and that type of stuff. And St. Augustine definitely would tickle my history bone.
Mm-hmm. St. Augustine, fun fact for you,
Mm-hmm.
is one of the only forts, I guess, ever to have never it was never taken by force.
Yeah.
Anytime that it switched hands,
Uh-huh.
it was always done peacefully.
Wow. That's
And,
impressive.
It was sieged at least twice in its history. So, there you go.
Interesting.
I've been there, been on that fort walkthrough. Very cool.
Yeah. I would love to go see that. That is definitely something that I'm very, very excited to go and be able to visit. There's just so many different things. Plus the fact that, we're so close to, or I'm so close to Jupiter now. I'm so close to Port St. Lucie.
We still got to talk to our good friend Elon there to get us a rocket ship
Yes.
to get to Jupiter.
Yes.
He said Port St. Lucie too fast for me. I was waiting for that joke to come up, and I was just like, I still fucked it up, guys. I'm sorry. You deserve better.
Oh man. Yes. Well, I mean, we're getting Elon on the phone.
Yeah, that's a long haul to Jupiter, guys.
It's a long haul, but hey, have a couple podcasts on the way.
But I still got to protect my anus.
Exactly.
Space humor.
Oh man, this is why I love doing this. I love these puns, man. These old man puns, they're the best. Oh man. But yeah, so there's a ton to do down here. And plus you've got the fact that, Orlando's right there.
I mean, everything's right here.
Yeah. So
Also, Florida. Well, for better or worse, it's one of the tourism capitals of the U.S.
yeah.
So you could do your normal touristy stuff, but in every touristy city, you've got the local stuff, which
Mm-hmm.
tourists will still go to, but it's not like, you're not running into, Stan and Marcy, who probably dentists by trade. They're running around with little Sally and
Mm-hmm.
little Joey, and they're just fucking obnoxious because they've never been anywhere outside their own little city,
Mm-hmm.
and they're entitled, and it's a piece of shit. Fuck tourists.
Yep.
Have been that way 110% even before I moved here.
Mm-hmm.
Tourists are the worst unless you get good ones.
Yeah.
I hope I'm a good tourist when I go places. I try not to be obnoxious. I try not to get angry unreasonably at random people. I'll get angry at people.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong.
But you're trying not to be unreasonably angry. Yeah. I totally get that.
Like if you run over my foot with a stroller, I get mad.
Yeah.
But if you then try to blame me for being in your way, no, fuck that. Then I'll get unreasonably angry. But you caused that anger.
Yeah. Yeah.
That may or may not have happened to me before in my life.
Why am I not surprised?
This lady ran over my goddamn foot. I was standing still. She ran over my foot with her goddamn baby stroller, and then blamed me because it woke her baby up.
Oh my god!
I was like, oh lady, I was standing still. You weren't paying attention. Ran over my foot. Oh.
Yeah. Oh man, it is hurricane season though, isn't it? Or
also another big Florida thing.
Mm-hmm.
Having a party to kick off hurricane season.
You knew exactly where I was going with this.
Yeah, no, you got to drink and just have a good old time with all the townspeople before we could possibly die.
Well, that's what it's all about, having a good time.
Hey, and you'll get to experience your first hurricane.
Yeah.
At some point this year. Also, guys, batten down the hatches. It's supposed to be one of the most hurricane active years. That's what all the meteorologists are predicting. So let's get ready. Buckle in.
Buckle in for the ride.
Buckle in for the ride. I'll have my water skis ready and waiting.
I gotta buy some of those.
I got my escape kayak in the back.
And
I don't know that I have room for BrownieBits.
We need to get one of those extra little like raft things that you can pull along on your kayak, and I'll just ride in that. And we can switch back and forth if you get tired.
Good. I was gonna say that sounds like a lot of work. Sounds like a lot of work.
I'll move my hand along in the water so you can
that's
help.
All I'm picturing right now is a drunk BrownieBits hanging off a raft with a beer. Hey, I'm helping with his other hand. Paddle faster, Max.
Max, the storm's gaining on us.
Oh man,
that would be a hell of a time, a fun time for sure. Isn't Margaritaville down here? No.
Margarita's. I mean, Key West is down here. I don't know where you're trying to go with this.
With Jimmy Buffett. I mean, Jimmy Buffett is the Floridian singer.
Yes. Okay.
So.
But Key West is where all that kind of stuff is. But yes, Key West is in Florida. So we're not in like I don't even know when it was. But back in the day, they tried to secede from Florida and become known as the Conch Republic. But the state of Florida was just like, okay, you could do that. And then they set up a barrier at the bridge that connects the Keys to the mainland. And they're just like, well, this is the new border. You guys don't have passports, so nobody can come into Florida. So the Conch Republic didn't last that long.
Yeah.
And then there was a whole thing with taxes too. So yeah, the short-lived Conch Republic.
Yeah, that was a good try.
Actually, I have a flag for that. I don't know where it is. It was like a nice little mini desk.
Oh yeah.
Flag. I don't know what happened to it. I'll find it.
Well, I mean, we need to find it. We need to. I don't have anything else that's like, I mean, obviously we've touched on the tourists. Is there anything, since you've lived here for a while, is there anything that we need to know about the state of Florida that you have found in your short time living here so far?
Tourists are the fucking scum of the earth.
We covered that.
You said the one thing you needed to learn.
Well, yeah.
Tourists are the scum of the earth, number one. Make sure you have car insurance, number two. Because Florida drivers, oh man, I thought you assholes from Illinois couldn't drive. Oh, I was wrong.
Yeah.
I was wrong. I've seen people drive the wrong way on a one-way street against traffic. Like literally, I'm driving in one lane and he's Whoop,
Oh
didn't
my
it?
God.
Not a care in the world.
Not a care in the world. Wow. Yeah, I don't know how you can't notice that something's wrong.
I don't
Either
know.
that or maybe they just did not care at all. That could have been.
Nobody knows. I don't want to find out. Because if I found out, that means he done hit me.
Yeah.
He or she done hit me, and that is not gonna good. That's not good.
No, not good at all.
Well, I think that covers everything.
Yeah.
So, whoa, hey guys, guess what time it is? Dad jokes.
Dad jokes time. Why don't you go ahead and lead it off?
You can go ahead and start. If you, yeah, we'll go ahead and do some dad
Okay.
jokes. As always, hopefully BrownieBits has some riddles, and I have a social media craze for the week as well.
Why did the clock get in trouble at school?
I don't know.
Because he talked a lot. Tick tock, tick tock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
mediocre at best, but worth the effort.
Yeah.
So, I got a little story to tell you. The police called to tell me that my wife was in the hospital.
Oh God.
So I was like, "Oh, how is she?" I asked. "Very critical," said the officer. "The fuck is she complaining about now?"
Oh my God. What happens when a frog's car breaks down?
I don't know.
It gets towed.
I like that pun. So another story. Some of these are stories, but they made me chuckle. A wife got so mad at her husband, she packed his bags and told him to get out. As he as he walked to the door, she yelled at him, "I hope you die a long, slow, painful death." Turned around and said, "Oh, so you want me to stay?"
Wow. Oh my gosh. Why did the math book look so sad?
I don't know.
Because it had so many problems.
Ooh. Hopefully there's not 99.
No, there's a few more than that.
So, who won the fight between 19 and 20?
Who?
21.
That's a good one. That's a good one. That is a great one. That's very similar to the why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7, 8, 9.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Where do pencils go on vacation?
I don't know.
Pennsylvania.
Of course. The homeland of the pencil.
Yes.
So, a woman who had married 6 times just passed away. During a funeral service, the pastor heard her sister say, "I'm so glad they're finally together." The pastor replies, "Which husband are you referring to?" The sister said, "None of them. I was talking about her legs."
Oh my God. Oh wow.
That's good, though.
That is a good one. Oh man. A man went to the doctor. He had a cucumber in one ear, a hot dog in the other ear, and 2 carrots stuck up his nose. He asked the doctor what was wrong with him, and the doctor said, "I don't think you're eating properly."
Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So I tell you, I was arrested this week. I was arrested for being awake too long.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the cops said I was resisting arrest.
Oh man. Oh, did you hear about the boy wizard that loved to play golf?
Why are we talking about you?
No, it's not me. His name is Harry Potter.
Oh, fuck it, I'm going to do it anyway. I love these kind of jokes. So, 2 cannibals are eating Amy Schumer. One says, "Does this taste funny?" The other replies, "No."
That's a great one. Oh my gosh. Why do optimists have to wear sunglasses?
I don't know.
Because they're always looking on the bright side.
Oh, fuck those people. What did Sushi A say to Sushi B?
What?
Wasabi.
Oh, I think I've seen that one somewhere. Oh my gosh.
And for
Yeah.
those of you that are listening here, when I said that, I definitely did the
Yeah,
the
you did
hang
the
10 hand motion there.
Oh man. Why did the pizza cutter get a speeding ticket?
I don't know.
Cuz he was rounding the corner too fast.
Shouldn't Iron Man be a woman? After all, he is a female.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
A little periodic table humor
Yeah,
there for you.
Jeez. Oh my gosh. Why did the carpenter leave the lumber store?
I don't know.
Because he got bored.
No. I may be schizophrenic, but at least I have each other.
That's great. I couldn't figure out the seatbelts in my new car, but then it clicked.
So I was at the doctor this week. He told me you need to take these pills every day for the rest of your life. I asked him, but doctor, there's only 3 pills. He replied, exactly.
Oh, that's a sad one. Oh my gosh. How do trees get on the internet?
I don't know.
They log on.
Oh, classy. What's the difference between high school and prison?
What?
No one wanted me in high school.
Oh my god. Oh. Why did the Scarecrow win an award?
Oh, he was the best in his field.
He was outstanding in his field.
Same thing. Same. I'm counting it.
Similarly.
Okay, this is my last one. I accidentally let my cows graze in a patch of marijuana. If anybody finds out, I could lose everything. The stakes have never been higher.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I've got one more too here. Hey, did you hear about the guy that got fired from the calendar factory?
No.
He took too many days off.
That's a good one.
Yes. Yes, it is.
All right, do you have any riddles for me?
A man was born in 1898. He is still alive now at the age of 33. How is this possible?
He was born in 1893.
1898.
1898.
Year doesn't matter.
He's still alive now.
Mm-hmm.
And he's 33.
Mm-hmm.
The year does matter because I have to add 33 to 1898.
Year doesn't matter, though.
But the year is whatever because that's when the question was asked.
Maybe the year does matter, but not...
But okay, so I got to do the math here, guys. Hold on.
The year does not matter, though. Not in the way you think it does.
I'm so confused. It's 1901. You're asking me this question, but it's 1934.
No.
No, it's 1931.
No.
Yes, it is.
That's
not the answer.
That is not the answer.
That's
the answer was he was born in room 1898 in the hospital.
So, guys, it looks like this is going to be the last ever episode of this show because I'm going to strangle my co-host.
Thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate it.
I did it. I strangled him. I choked him out. Didn't do my job well enough, guys. Sorry.
Ah,
Still here.
I'm still here. Kicking, in fact. So, I got one more riddle for you. There was a man who was born before his father, killed his mother, and married his sister. Yet there was nothing wrong with what he had done. Why?
He was born before his father.
Yes. Killed his mother. Married his sister.
It's some kind of weird step family relationship.
No. You want to
No.
Okay.
No, fuck you. I figured this out.
Okay.
So he was born earlier in the day than his father. Like, his dad was born at 5 p.m. and he would be born at noon, let's say. So he was born before his father.
Okay. But that's not the right answer.
Piece of shit. I don't fucking know.
So his father was in the room and standing there. So when he was born, he was born in front of his father. So before. His mother died while giving birth to him. And he grew up to be a minister and married his sister at her ceremony.
I knew it was going to be something stupid like that. That's why I started on the time thing. No. Because how I was going to finish that was his mom died during childbirth. Because that one was obvious.
Yeah.
And then the sister was just going to be like a half-sister or something.
Mm-hmm.
That's a little weird, but stepsister would have made more sense.
Yeah. Well,
Not blood.
No.
Fuck it.
Yeah. So, do you have a social media craze of the week?
I do. This one might be a week late, guys. I wish I would have saw it last week.
Uh-huh.
But, right before Deadpool came out, Stan Lee just got access to his Twitter account. In one of his first tweets ever, he's like trying to figure this out. I now have access over my Twitter, but Facebook and Instagram still by other people. And Stan Lee, for like the last week of May, was just going on tweet storms about everything, asking questions about life, and he would always sign off at the back end once he started figuring it out, getting the hang of it. He'd always sign off, Excelsior! It'd be like, one of them was, it's a little rainy today. Excelsior! Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh.
And he's just like, one of the ones, so in the movie Deadpool 2, not to give anything away, these was in the trailers, still haven't seen it yet, but there's a regular guy in the X-Force or whatever the hell it's called, and his name's Steve.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, some days, guys, you might feel like Deadpool. Others, you might feel like Steve. But even when you feel like Steve, still know you're the best at what you do. Excelsior. It's just great. And then for a little while there, he was, somebody has hacked my Facebook. Everybody contact Mark Zuckerberg. I need this fixed. And then he like, tagged Zuckerberg in the tweet.
Oh my gosh. Stan Lee is a national hero.
Mm-hmm.
He's a national treasure.
He's coming for your title, Nick Cage.
Yes he is. You know what else is a treasure?
No, don't even say it. He's not a treasure.
He's a treasure to Cardinals fans. Mike Shannon, the voice of Cardinals baseball. We have a Shannonism for you guys tonight to end off, unless you have something else you want to add. Okay. Here is Mike Shannon. I don't like sailboats. They waste more gasoline and energy than any other outfit on the water. Okay, Shannon.
I'm so glad we sign off with these every week now.
Right?
Just when you thought our show was stupid, we prove you wrong and always give you something that is much more stupid than our show.
Yes.
And with that, guys, old man signing off.
Thank you guys, and we will see you next week.